Okay, let's try balancing equations from our student review packet. So remember, we want to have the same number of each type of atom on each side of the arrow. So we're going to be working on both sides of the arrow. If we look at number 1, we'll start counting. You have 1 ZN on this side and 1 ZN on this side. Because they're balanced, we don't have to do anything. Next, we look at our oxygens. We have 2 oxygens because of the subscript here. On our reactant side, we only have 1 on our product side. Because of that, we'll add a 2 as a multiplier here, giving us now 2 oxygens on this side and 2 oxygens on this side. Here's the problem. Because we added this 2 as a multiplier, it doesn't just affect the oxygens, it also affects my zinc, or Zn. So I have 2 on my product side. I'll multiply the zinc by 2 on my reactant side to balance it out. Once I add in all of my coefficients, I go back and check to make sure. We've got 2 zincs, 2 zincs, 2 oxygens, 2 oxygens, so this is now balanced. Let's take a look at the second one. I have HI on one side, H2, and I2 on the other. So I'll balance it out. 1 hydrogen to 2 hydrogens. Well, I'll multiply this by 2. Now I have 2 hydrogens and 2 hydrogens. Then I take a look. I now have 2 iodines on this side. Well, I have 2 iodines on this side. So now we're balanced. Remember, when you leave no coefficient, the implied coefficient is 1. However, it's redundant to write it because it is implied. Let's take a look at one more example. Here, I'm going to check my reactants to my products. I have 1 boron on my reactant side, I have 1 boron on my product side. So they're balanced and we don't have to do anything. Next, I'm going to check my fluorines. I have 2 on my reactant side and 3 on my product side. I'm going to have to put a multiplier in front of both of those in order to get them to be equal. My least common multiple for 2 and 3 is 6. So I'll multiply this side by 3 to get 6 Fs. I'll multiply this side by 2 to get 6 Fs. Now my fluorines or my Fs are balanced. Now I go back and check that we didn't mess anything else up. I have 1 boron here, and, well, now I have 2 borons here. So I'm going to put a 2 in front of that boron. So now I have 2 borons and 2 borons. I have 3 times 2 or 6 fluorines, and 2 times 3 or 6 fluorines. So now this is balanced.